Finally, we've left the summit of demi-permanent hair color and we've reached the top. We're at permanent hair color. This is the most powerful oxidative hair color, and what? It is a permanent change. That's why we call it permanent hair color. So as you begin to navigate through your consultation and discover who you want to be in hair color, this is going to be a critical element to discover what level of commitment you want to have, how often you want to refresh, and what exactly do you expect and need out of your hair color. Do you have gray coverage? Permanent colors for you. Do you have over 50% grays that you want covered? Permanent colors for you. Have you always been a blonde and you want to go jet black and you want it permanently because new look, new do, new you? Permanent color is for you. The stay power is the most, and the ability to get in and rearrange is at its greatest level with permanent hair color. Okay, so you colored your hair at home, didn't work out the color you wanted, you ran back to Sally Beauty and grabbed another color. Again, it didn't turn out. In fact, it went darker. What happened? Well, here's a little rule of color that you need to know. Color doesn't lift color. And the only way to undo what you do permanently is to undo it with bleach or lightener. That's a law of color, and it ain't changing. One of my favorite subjects to talk about when we are in the permanent hair color world is processing time. Processing time. Processing time is so essential to follow when you are working with permanent hair color. Here's why. Those color molecules are designed to go in, pop, distribute, and attach at different times. There are buffers of oils and cool-like proteins and aminos and things happening to allow that red to navigate through all that color and bind to something, right? So you have to give it its full run. Even if you do a mirror check and you're like, uh-oh, she's going dark. Trust the oxidizing process. A, it means it's working, and B, it means you're on your way to your desired hair tone. Some other cool things to consider when working with permanent hair color: porosity. Yep, you need to consider if you have that high porosity or that low porosity. If you're new here, go find the video on porosity, because there's a cool, fun little project that you can do at home that requires one lock of hair and a cup of water. So, why porosity is so important with permanent hair color is because, let's say you're very high porosity. We know that your hair is just gonna suck in all that color. Two reasons why that's important. A, how much to get when you're at Sally Beauty. You might need 1, 2, 3, or even 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tubes of color because your hair just loves to get big drinks, right? Number two, if you have very high porosity hair and you formulate with, let's say, a level 5, it has the potential to appear darker. So if your hair is high porosity, you might want to formulate 1 or 2 shades lighter. Usually you're good with 1. Go up a shade because it's going to absorb in and appear darker, especially when you're working with beautifully rich, highly pigmented, permanent hair color. So similar to demi-permanent, permanent hair color is available in so many different formulations, from gels to creams to jelly creams, right? This is really important because maybe you need more conditioning in your hair. Go the creamy route. Creamy oils. Think of how hydrating and nourishing that is to your hair as it's going through the hair color process. And as your professor of DIY University by Sally Beauty, I will always leave you with the note of please do a patch or strand test first. This is a way you can always guarantee results and ensure you're not allergic to any other product. I was on my way to meet my friend Flamboyant, so I thought I'd dress up. But before we go, make sure you like and subscribe so you get in on the action too.